Hello, you're live with ArchieLuxury, and it's the 25th in Australia, 24th in America. It's morning time in Australia. It's about 10 past 9 in the morning. 11 past, sorry. Just checking on the world time. The world time. And I've got my very, very good friend here, Clive. Hello, Clive. How are you?
Great. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I got no reason to bitch at the moment. I had a fantastic birthday. Okay, I was let down by lady friends. Lady friends weren't anywhere to be seen. But the real people who care, the fans and the viewers and the haters, were all out there. So I got to say to you, I'm not going to be miserable and low down and nasty down in the dumps. I've got a lot to be appreciated.
Okay.
And I've now, with everything good, we've also got some silver linings. Let's have a talk about this. I have revealed on the channel, I was too embarrassed to tell you, but I'm 137 kilos. Okay. I used to lie. Now, you don't understand what I'm talking about, Clive, do you?
Alexa, convert 137 kilos to pounds.
137 kilograms is 302 pounds.
302. Okay.
Yep. So let's be completely honest there, Clive. I need to be about, I got to tell you the truth. I got to be about under 110, 230 pounds. I got to lose 100 pounds, Clyde.
Yep.
Okay. Now, I got to be honest with you there. I don't want to be rude because I do love you, Clyde. But you've kind of put a bit of weight on. I've seen your Facebook photo.
Yeah.
And
that's
I don't want to. I don't want to be rude to you.
Oh, that's all right. Well, I need to lose a similar amount myself. Now, I'm already down 20. I've lost 20 in a couple of weeks, so I'm already making progress.
Now, Clive,
yeah.
the battle of the bulge there. Now, the other thing I want to talk to people about, I want to also say the super chat. This super chat is just, it's blown YouTube apart. Okay, super chat. So if anyone wanted to have a super chat now, they could certainly contribute. Do you mind if I spruik the super chat, Clive?
Go ahead. You're going to do it
you,
whether I want you to or not. So absolutely.
What do you think of the super chat? Hey, I need to make money. I got bills to pay, pipers to pay, bills to pay. I got ice cream. Diet ice cream needs to be bought.
Diet ice cream. That sounds like it makes a lot of sense.
No, diets don't work. You know this?
Right. It's lifestyle modification.
It is lifestyle modification. Yep. Yep. That's exactly how it is, Clyde. You know diets don't work, don't you?
Absolutely. Yeah, God, yes. I've been on and off them 100 times.
Intrusive surgery is scary and nasty.
Well, we both know you're a puss when it comes to medical procedures. Otherwise, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. But you know, actually, the mother of my children actually had some sort of surgery to that effect. So
yeah.
So far, I think she had it right before Dad passed back in 2010. But yeah, she looked better. Looked crazy as hell, but she looked great. You know, she did look better.
It's amazing, Clive. What have you done? What have you done there to beat the battle of the bulge?
Well, and like I said, what I think you were talking about, it's all about lifestyle modification. Just trying to eat more vegetables. Trying to get processed foods. I have not had beef in God knows how long. It's been a few weeks.
It's not too. It's not bad to have beef. Beef isn't easy. Sorry, beef isn't evil. You know what I mean? It's not evil.
Yeah, but I've got other things to worry about. Wait, Alzheimer's doesn't run in my mother's family. It freaking Uzziah bolts in my mother's family. So besides everything else, I'm doing what's called the Mediterranean/DASH intervention for neurological disorders, or also known popularly as the MIND diet. And it's simply known as eat the stuff that's good for your brain health and avoid stuff that's bad for the brain health, which is, boy, all the stuff I love is bad for the brain. Fried foods, whole cheeses, even red meat. Even red meat is bad.
When I used to go overseas a lot, when I used to, butter's terrible. Margarine is even worse. You remember when I used to go overseas, I used to eat that big chicken burger with the mushroom and the sauce and that. That's probably not healthy, is it?
Not necessarily. Chicken's kind of neutral. Of course, fish is good. Nuts are good. Green leafy vegetables are good. So it's just a matter of trying to fill up on the stuff that's good for you and avoid the stuff that's bad.
Someone's saying, look at all the donations, Archie. Not. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You don't want to donate on the super chat. That's okay. I understand. I don't understand this super chat crap. Do you understand this or not?
No, I barely understand the internet. I mean, back when I started on it, it was basically good for picking fights on Star Trek forums, email, and pornography.
Yes.
So I have no idea what super chat is.
Yes, those are my addictions. Those are my addictions. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Right. So and it basically just whole grain foods as much as possible, unprocessed as much as possible. I mean, what did I have? Coffee. For coffee this morning, and just went on to work. I had a now the cheese is tough. I gotta be like, God damn, I miss cheese so much.
You like cheese?
Oh God, who doesn't want cheese?
I'm not a big cheese fan. I like a bit of mozzarella on a pizza, but I'm not a big cheese fan, Clyde.
But this, like I said, they've got almost an artesian whole grain loaf. I mean, a 6-grain loaf, and it is really dense, thick, like almost Soviet bread. You could, if I dropped, I could throw it off an overpass and it would break a car windshield. That's how dense it is.
Oh, I see. With cheese.
No. Actually, no. What I do is some sliced chicken breast and a little bit of mustard on there just to give it a little bit of flavoring, and that's my lunch.
Ah, okay. Got you. That sounds like a good idea, Clive.
Yeah, and actually then I come home and I'm trying to go nuts on the vegetables. I have a stainless steel wok. Coconut oil is apparently, some people say that the science is not quite all the way in, but anecdotal evidence tends to point towards it. So I stir fry just vegetables in coconut oil, add some peanuts.
Yeah. Is anyone going to do a super chat with us today, Clive? Sorry.
Probably not.
No.
Well, okay. Now, you guys, if you want to insult Archie, if you want it to be brought to his attention, if you want me to read it, no matter what you say, send a $5 super chat and I'll read it. I'll say it right to his face. If you send it $10, I'll even smile. Try vegan cheese, Clyde, says Emily Wright.
Oh, vegan cheese. What the hell is that? That's disgusting.
Well, yeah, vegan, right? It's Emily Wright. I've been looking for Miss. No, never. I was going to say something about looking for Miss Wright, but at this point, I'm not even looking for Miss Wright now. And I've got a. How do I put this? Also, I had my little meltdown. I was forced to kind of go back and look at some stuff in my life, kind of do an inventory, and dredged up a lot of painful stuff I've been kind of running from. The nice thing about that so far is that the full switch is now working.
I see.
So enjoying a nice meal or whatever, then all of a sudden, you're full. Stop. Oh, fork down. If I'm going out to eat or something,
And what do you do with your food? Because I don't like to waste. See, I'm someone who doesn't like to waste good food. That's my biggest problem. I'm a depression kid.
Oh, you're not a depression kid. Please. My parents were depression babies. The Great Depression.
No, my grandparents came from Nazi internment camps, okay?
But you did not.
My grandfather was a POW. He was a Russian soldier who was captured by the Germans. And
well, it's like he survived, but he would have reason not to have that mentality. You, on the other hand, growing up in the first world.
I don't like to waste food. You know, I don't like waste. I hate waste. You know this?
But guess what? They have these things called take-home containers. So I then take what's left. I put in a take-home container. I take it home. I put it in the fridge. I have it later.
It's probably best just to throw it away. You know, buffets are terrible. Buffets aren't good for dieters, are they?
Well, you know, it kind of depends. It depends on the mindset. Keep in mind, if you fill up on the stuff that's good for you, the stuff that's nutritious, the stuff that's low calorie, buffets can be a godsend. I mean, the thing is with buffets, water, make sure you're well hydrated. You then have, a nice biggest salad I can. No, seriously, I'm serious. But no, I still do blue cheese. I'm not going to go like total insane nuts about it. I probably shouldn't, but you know, I can't give that up quite yet. And then just lean meats and all the vegetables.
Could I just say something? My grandfather did say to me there weren't many fat people in a POW camp.
There probably, I've actually read stories. I've seen documentaries on the German treatment of Soviet POWs, and your grandpa was like he lived. I mean, a lot were captured at the beginning of the war were basically starved to death. I mean, thrown into mass pits or whatever.
Well, no. He did it easy. He went to the salt mine.
Yeah. Okay.
And then salt mine. He got out of there quick, and then he went to a farm. It was incredibly hard. That's why it took me so long to come back to IWC watches. Did you know that? That's why I can never own a Lange. I'm still a bit angry.
At what they did to your grandfather. Anyway, but so I'll have...
mind you, that BMW I had in the 90s, that was just a Freudian slip, okay?
Right. Well, anyway, the stir-fried vegetables, it's nice, it's filling. Man, I love stir-fry. I can eat almost anything if it's stir-fried.
I tell you what I'm going to do now. Okay, let me run through my diet. So no more beer, no more wine, a little bit of spirits once a week or twice a week, depending on how my paid reviews are going.
Right.
I'm going to have a piece of toast in the morning with a cup of tea.
What kind of toast? Whole wheat?
Let's not be too picky, okay? Let's not go extreme left wing just at the moment. Let's just be. I am a capitalist, okay? Okay.
Right.
I don't drive a Subaru, okay?
Well,
and I prefer women. I prefer women who shave under their armpits. That's all I'm saying, okay?
Yeah, but Subarus, you have to consider Subarus. I mean, 30 million lesbians can't be wrong. I mean, there's got to be something to Subarus. Now,
I got to tell you this. Then go on the Ukrainian diet. No meat, a few vegetables, and a bag of flour. Now, I got to tell you this, okay? I'm going to have let me tell you this. I'm having a tea with one sugar and milk. One tea. Actually, I had two. I have to start tomorrow, okay? A piece of toast. Then for lunch, I'm going to Vietnamese. I'm going to have 2 or 3 of those spring rolls. You know, those rolled, not fried, those natural spring rolls.
Right.
Then I'm going to have the pho as lunch. Then for dinner, I'm going to have 1 cup of coffee in the day. And then for dinner, I'm going to have steamed vegetables. potato, sweet potato. Sorry, it's sweet potato, pumpkin, broccoli. You didn't approve the corn, but I need the corn for a little bit of sweetness. I know they fatten cows on corn. I know. That's how they fatten cows. Yes.
Well, not just cows, swine. Actually, there was a German exchange student. We were eating corn in the cafeteria, and she was basically Schweinen. And we're eating corn, and she was horrified because she basically got the point across. We feed corn to our pigs.
I see.
You know what? Actually, I was thinking maybe I heard you did the Ukrainian diet before, right? You married a Ukrainian woman, and she fisted you so badly that you couldn't afford to eat for 6 months.
I ate. You know, in this world now, when poverty, people eat bad food. It's the rich people who eat good foods. You know that?
Right.
Poverty is actually the cheap foods are processed foods. McDonald's, takeaway. That is cheap.
Hungry Jacks.
Hungry Jack. Actually, that's. You know what Hungry Jack's is? That's actually the same as your Burger King, except that when they tried to license the name here, it had already been taken, Burger King, so we used Hungry. That's why we got a different name. It's the same as Burger King.
Yeah, we kind of figured that out actually. Yeah, just by looking at the logos and everything else. But thanks for the heads up.
Just out of interest, not one super chat. Can you believe this? Not one. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm just saying, not one super chat.
So why only 1 cup of coffee? There's 0 calories in coffee.
Because I have it with sugar. I drink it to get the sugar hit.
Sugar and cream, right?
Sugar and milk. I don't have cream. Yeah, sugar and milk.
Well, I remember when my father used to tell me about that.
What's that?
It's like someday.
$5 just came in. Yes. Just hang on one tick there. G'day there, sorry. I was just
all right. Let's
yeah. I'll just be 1 minute, Clive.
Doesn't look like an idiot with a stream called Super Chat Dish without all right, Urbex fan, thanks. You asked me to do it? Nah. And while we're on the topic, you know, I've got my 50th coming out next week, but I'm not going to ask for gifts because I'm a freaking adult. Sorry, but it's not like I'm an 8-year-old. Don't tell him I said that, okay? It's not like he's really going to review this or anything or watch it when we're done. Mark Pfister, how's it going, dude? Oh, Fist Watch check. Clyde, I look like I'm 49. I am 49 for like another week. I'm actually doing. Apologies for the shitty camera, but I'm doing the Gruen chronograph. Anyway, Valgio movement, and nice little dial, certainly accurate enough, and shape. Let's see, I've lost about 20 pounds so far, but I'm trying not to step on the scale every day and kind of get preoccupied with numbers. For me, the struggle, for me, the payoff is pants. The answers are all in my pants. So, hey, thanks, Logan Hall. I actually really, really like this. I mean, $550 for a Swiss chronograph? Come on. Can't go wrong with that one. You know, and it's not exactly a Panda. It's a black dial with champagne. But the detail on it is amazing.
Sorry about that, Clive. What was happening there?
We were discussing. What? Mark
Urbex fan. Just so Archie doesn't look like an idiot with a stream called Super Chat Edition without any Super Chat. Urbex fan. Thank you, Urbex fan. I do appreciate it.
And by the way, Celso, I kind of hate to be a tool about that, but you know, for me to answer watch questions on Archie's channel, that's violating pontifical dictates here. So, on the other hand, if you go to the Brisbane Watch Forum and actually ask to join, you will be let in.
Yes.
Use the code word FIST. And
I want to say
ask a
hello
question.
to Mark Julie too. Mark Julie, £1. That's good. Thank you so much there.
Grun was the first dress lost worn by James Bond, Grun Precision G10. And so here's the, I mean, the thing is also after that little emotional roller coaster I was riding, you know, it's, how do I put it? It's just driving my Dunkin' Donuts all stressed out and just kind of looking over in that direction driving, and just a little voice saying, a donut is not going to make you happy.
A donut, depends if it's chocolate. How about a chocolate walnut?
It's not going to make you happy. It's
caramel walnut donut. How about a caramel walnut one? Because
that sounds vile, number one. Number two,
I got to tell you, Krispy Kreme donuts we have in my country.
Oh, wow. God, maybe we could get them over here in America. Yes, they originated over here. You know that, right?
Oh, I see. The world, yes.
Yes. Yeah, when it comes to unhealthy fattening shit, everything originates in America.
You don't like Krispy Kremes? They're amazing.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, when they're like, yeah, and that was the other thing. It's just like, you know, looking over, it's just like the red light going. It's like fresh out of the fryer. Hell yeah. Hell's yeah. But on the other hand, you know, that's a lot of empty calories. And, you know, what is a minute on the lips, a lifetime on the hips, or, you know, or.
Is it really worth it to be skinny, Archie?
Yes, it is worth it to be skinny.
It is?
It is. It's worth it because
you don't die. We're not going to die.
Right.
Or I want to live longer.
Right. And that's
I don't want to get diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to live. I want to make more videos.
Exactly.
The three main food groups: donuts, salted caramel, ice cream, and waffles.
Oh, God. No, waffles. Oh, I mean, oh, gee, yeah, waffles. God, Anderson's, we love our waffles. Now, Dad would eat them Elvis style with peanut butter and syrup on them.
Ah. These are hot waffles, aren't they?
Yeah, hot waffles. Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, you know, ever since Dad, when he was a small kid, almost every day, it's like he had to have a waffle in the morning. By God, he didn't require much. He didn't have a lot of demands, but a hot waffle in the morning was one of them. Oh,
he needed a hot waffle in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, if they would have had waffles in the chow hall every morning, he probably would have been career Army.
You're joking.
No, he loved it. He loved waffles. He was in the Army occupation. It was still an occupation in Germany, actually. I've got great pictures of him, like Pig Alley. I've got a picture of Pig Alley from 1951. I need to have that blown up. Maybe that's why I'm a fascination with Paris. And there's also a great picture where, I mean, I think a buddy snapped it on the snide, where he's basically, you could tell he's like in civilian clothes. He's hitting on a German girl. Yeah, just flipping through photographs with Mom. She's trying to, what's that one? Nothing, just landscape. Nothing you want to see. But the
did he make a mistake marrying Mom? Let's be honest.
That's none of my business. That is, I mean, you know, I mean, I have to say, not even God can change the past. So why even go there? I might as well piss him on that I wasn't born Prince Charles or Prince Harry.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point there, Clive.
But also, what also must be brought up is suck a horn! Nice.
You can tell Hari Kaku I'm 185 centimeters. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I'm looking through the Mind diet. You also have to be mindful of salt because of strokes. You know, that's how Dad went. You know, that's how Dad went. But Yeah, I hate to use one of those little contrite, hoary old 12-step sayings, but it's not what you're eating, but what's eating you. Why are you sniffing your watch?
It's a paddock. It's a paddock. It's a paddock. It's a paddock. I'm sniffing it because whether I'm alive or dead, I'm wearing my paddock today, you know?
Okay.
Because I got to tell you, Clive, I can't think of anything better to be here on the chair, Clive chatting about weight loss, Suckerhorn in the audience doing mods, and nearly 100 viewers chipping in their $5 for super chat. You know,
no,
super chat.
Someone threw in a pound. Someone threw in a pound just now.
Yes.
A single pound. So
but
that's.
By the way, super chat guys, $1 will get you. I'll talk about it for $1. Okay, you can donate as little as you want. $1 is fine. Doesn't need to be $5. $1 is fine. You gotta.
I also
how often do I wear my paddock? Not often enough. Not often enough. Clive, what do you think? When do I start this diet? When do I start it? Tell me this.
I think you should start November 1st. November 1st.
I see.
Get it out of your system. But again, I think if you have problems that you're not dealing with emotionally, mentally, or whatever, you know, it's not what you're eating, it's what's eating you. And if you got something that you're bearing, if you're trying to anesthetize yourself with food or luxury watches or lady boys or travel, if there's something you're not dealing with, it's going to, you know, come back and bite you on the ass. We're talking about like surgery, though, like invasive surgery, like the lap band and and they've all the variations they have. One of the things that I've always read about, and one of the things I've heard, is that a lot of times the people who have it and have lost weight, you know, even if they haven't circumvented it later on by eating enough to stretch the stomach back out again. Yeah. But one of the things, though, is guess what a lot of people do?
What's that?
If they have the surgery. Glug, 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 glug.
Oh, they drink.
Drink or use illicit drugs, or if they're halfway hot, sex, hopefully, but you know, you can only hope. But yeah, because they're not dealing with problems.
Oh, I see.
And so that's why, I mean, I think a lot of times that's where I had stuff I wasn't dealing with, and I actually, you know, I've gained and lost so many. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm surprised I'm not like freaking Stretch Armstrong. But I'd get halfway to a goal and then cater or have a meltdown and then a reason to go out and eat the crap again.
I see. What about that Italian food I featured on my show? Can I eat that?
You can have Italian, you can have antipasta, you can have the salad, the Italian. Oh yeah, that's good actually. Yeah, I'm actually I've got some Lovera's Italian salad.
Can I eat pizza? How many days a week do you go crazy? Say eat whatever you want, big boy.
Well, it depends. I mean, if you can have a meal, a sensible meal, and not go nuts, and just go back, say, okay, done. You know, I followed my food plan. I have, I've done what I said I was going to do. I didn't cheat. I didn't fudge it. I think a reward meal once a week is fine. I mean, but one of the things though,
a reward meal or a reward day?
Reward meal. Yeah.
Not a reward day.
But, you know, I was thinking about something, though. But, you know, growing up in the 1970s, you know, we went out to dinner once. We went out to eat once a week. That was if it was a good week. And that was something. It's just like, well, it's just like, you know, when you're a kid, it's just like you're looking forward to that all week.
Mm.
Yeah. Ken's Pizza, actually, come to think of it. I remember fond memories there.
What flavor did you like?
Pepperoni, of course, thin crust.
Oh,
Still like thin crust.
Thin crust.
Love me.
Pepperoni.
Yep. Yep. Or Canadian bacon. I mean, you know.
Do you mind if we just talk today about some foods that we should best avoid? So the caramel ice cream, any ice cream is gone. Wine is full of alcohol. It's processed sugar, alcohol, isn't it?
Alcohol is the most highly processed sugar there is. I mean, and that's why, I mean, diabetes, I mean, Alzheimer's, senior dementia has also been classified by many prominent physicians as diabetes of the brain. You know, after Aunt Marianne died of it, when Mom was well into the throes, I had some genetic testing done, and they said, not only do you have this gene at present that shows a prevalence to get Alzheimer's later on, they were asking me all these questions about my personal life. I'm like, what gives? And they said, well, the people that have this one, not only do they get Alzheimer's later on, they show a propensity for out of control, over the top drinking. And it kind of makes sense, though. I mean, even you know, even in a 12-step program ending with an A, one of the things they say is if you're brand new, if you're about ready to blow a gasket or something, is drink a milkshake. If you still want to drink another milkshake. And if you drink 2 milkshakes, then if you still want to, then go ahead and drink. I think the reason why they say that is, though, that after a couple of milkshakes, no one's going to want to unplug the jug.
I see.
Now, yeah, NY Locke said smoking will cause cancer and is expensive as hell, and you are correct. Yeah.
Is smoking expensive in America?
Oh, yeah, everything is expensive in America.
How much is a pack of cigarettes in America?
Between $5 and $7 in Oklahoma, and that we're kind of on the cheaper end.
You know how much they cost in my country?
How much?
$30.
For a pack?
Yes.
Good Lord, Suckerhorn must be rich.
You know, a carton of cigarettes is like $150 here.
Jesus, God. Suckerhorn might as well just start pulling out $5 bills and setting them on fire. Yeah, but you know, lifestyle modification, though. I mean, I'm looking at the diet, and it's just like, yeah, I can do this. I got this.
Clive,
frozen fruit in a blender, berries and stuff like that. Again, good for brain health, but nice and sweet.
Now, Clive, I wanted to tell you, I was thinking of actually photographing every meal I have and showing it on the channel.
Take a photograph of yourself standing on the scale every morning. Just make sure you're holding the phone the right way, because we don't want to, we don't want to see anything we shouldn't be showing. See, but absolutely.
It's not a diet. It's a lifestyle change I'm going for. Okay. I'm just getting.
Well, maybe I could do something. Maybe I can just show. Oh, I also just got an air fryer.
I see.
Yeah, something else to try. I don't know how effective it is, but okay. But think about it this way, though. You can have a potato, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, assuming, but you can't really have French fries because the oil and everything, too high in calories, da-da-da-da-da. Now, if you could take that potato and convert it to French fries and fry it in an air fryer and have French fries instead of a potato, come on.
What difference would they be?
They wouldn't be fried in oil. They would be less calories. You would take a baked potato, and convert it into relatively guilt-free French fries.
Yes. So what's the catch?
there is no catch. You have to you do it in the air fryer. It's
actually,
it's all.
I don't think potato is that good to eat.
But you were also talking about having potato just now. I mean, if you're gonna, you were talking about potato or sweet potato fries. Same thing.
I see.
Doing more with less, or doing less with more, doing more with less. Yeah. Come in with healthier lifestyle. I mean, healthier options.
There we go. Sweet potato is fine, not the white potatoes. Yeah, I've got to stay away from the white potatoes. They're a bit. Walk 10 Ks a day. Fuck.
Well, and one of the things is whole grain oatmeal, steel cut oatmeal. Make that, and instead of butter, I'll put a little bit of coconut oil in. Same thing. With some frozen blueberries, the brew melt and give it melt and give some nice flavor. Relatively nice and filling. Slow burn carbohydrates all morning. And
have you ever had clients offered to pay your bill in cocaine? This is what someone's asking.
No. Generally, no.
Cash only.
Exactly. Or square sometimes. We're starting to get in more in the 21st century. Checks, but you have to wait till that check clears before we start work.
Oh, I see.
And generally people want us to start immediately.
I see.
So yeah, everything is go for a walk once a year. Well, yeah, and the other thing is, like I said, 20 or 30, I mean, even 20 minutes of mild exercise a day. Oh, Clyde is only into heroin. Do I look like I'm into heroin? For God's sake, no. Oh, no, I don't want to say I wish, but actually we do have a large opioid crisis in America.
It's very, very large, very, very bad. I don't know what's going on there. That was a...
Well, no, but because what happened is, for the longest, I mean, pain management, it's also indirectly tied into the healthcare crisis. Because, they prescribed
you all this shit, and then all of a sudden...
And then at some point, your body gets used to it, and then they cut it off all of a sudden, so they don't manage it very well. And one of the things I've read, I've actually had a few doctors.
Now, this Hari Kumi, he's a very nasty guy. He's giving me all these tips. He's not really that Hari Kakumi. He's a bit of a nasty shitter of a fan here.
Well, he's basically an NVC, right?
That's right.
CZ and Mark Pfister. Mark Pfister's on the board.
Yes.
Gotta love Mark Pfister. That church. Prescription
Mark Pfister is a very good guy.
Yeah, well, anyway, one of the things we're talking about is like 20 or 30 minutes of light exercise has been widely proven to be more effective than the best antidepressants.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so right. You just had a Japanese thing explained to us. Okay, thank you. No. Thank you very much there. Jeez.
Keto suppresses keto and water fasting. And the thing is, actually, I think the drama mama, the ex who got remarried, I think she was doing keto to fit into the wedding dress. It's your third marriage. It shouldn't be a freaking white dress. Anyway, sorry, that's beside the point. I can guarantee. I will guarantee that shouldn't be a white. Anyway, that's right. And if you saw it looked crazy anyway in the pictures, if you ask me. But that's beside the point. Keto and water fasting and stuff like that.
What is keto? What the hell is keto?
It's basically it's a form of extreme Atkins in a way. It's like eating lots of fat and no carbs. It's almost like an Eskimo diet in a way. And the point, I think that roughly is that the body gets used to burning fat for energy, and then eventually the body says, "Hey, there's a bunch of fat right here. I can go to work on it."
I see.
So
what do you eat then? What sort of shit do you eat then on that keto diet?
Mind Sub might help us out with that. They have all sorts of special proteins and shakes, and also also carbs and sugar bad, but it also depends if it's a slow carb or a fast carb or low carb. Glycemic index. Not all carbs are created equal. You're talking about sugar being the most processed carb there is. On the other hand, the more roughage, as Grandma used to put it, or fiber that the body has to break down and get to it. Pooping is awesome. But also the more fiber it has to break down to get to the carbs, the less of a flash there is, less of a glycemic spike there is. So ideally, you want something with a low glycemic index. You can't do away without carbs whatsoever, even doing keto. But that's why, like whole grain oatmeal or whole grain bread, it gives you a nice steady supply of carbs, keep you powered throughout the day without having an insulin spike and a crash.
Can I ask you something? You're my friend, Clive, aren't you? I want you to tell me something seriously truthful to me.
Okay.
Do you think I need to lose weight?
Yes, you absolutely need to lose weight. I mean, yeah, absolutely. No, of course, keep in mind, I'm not going to get, 100 pounds, oh, man, that's 60 or 70, but, I'm sorry, but you go in the doctor's office and you sit there and you look into the height weight tables. I'm like, it's just like, sorry, where's the chart for straight guys? It's like, no one. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but yeah, if I was dancing in Mardi Gras, painted up with a feather boa, but yeah, you absolutely do need to lose weight. You need to lose weight for yourself. You need to lose weight for your kids. But okay. But on the other hand, as has been pointed out by people on the boards, on the forums, and even on Facebook, wouldn't it be a lot easier to pull some better tail if you dropped a few pounds?
Yeah, I must admit, some of my tail I've been pulling has been pretty nasty, Clyde.
Well, yeah, and
very nasty.
Yeah, same here. Actually,
to be honest with
actually,
you,
if I'm, you've seen the older Facebook picture of me. I'm not a bad-looking guy if I can drop a few. I've actually seen your old photographs. I don't want to sound like Mark Goldberg here, but, well, like a dog trainer. But you're not that bad-looking of a guy without all the blubber.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know what.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing necessarily. I mean, shit. I hate political correctness. It's kind of hard to know. But yeah, I mean, speaking as two dudes.
Thank you, Clyde.
We're not into dudes. Not saying anything is wrong with dudes or into dudes.
If your pink bits were lady bits, I'd marry you.
No, absolutely not. No, I do not want another relationship. Yeah. Yeah, and the other one of the other things, I've got a lot of work to do on myself, personally, emotionally, mentally. I'm like the canary in the crazy coal mine.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, literally, I should go around with just like free mental health screenings for females. Do you find me attractive at all? Yes. Then call and have the mental health people run over and grab her and drag her out of a straitjacket. Because so far, man, I just attract crazy. Clyde on Archie, no.
I got it.
Anyway, yeah, I'll have to.
$20 just came in. Sorry.
What? Okay.
What do you think? We'll answer this no matter what. What do you think of the central minute-hour reader on chronographs? I have a Speedmaster Mark 4.5 with the Lamania 5100 Omega 1045 movement. What would you recommend for a blue dial, 36 or 41 mil steel Datejust or 39 mil OP?
I think I'll let you get the first one. I'll take a shot at the second one.
Sure. The I do love my Speedmasters. You got to love your Speedmasters. Do you know what the Speedmaster Mark 4.5 is?
No, never heard of it before. I've heard of the one. I mean, I heard of the Man on the Moon. I've heard of the Mark II.
Okay,
I've heard of the Mark V, but that's Speed Racer.
Okay,
Go Speed Racer.
This is the
Go Speed Racer.
Speedmaster Mark 4.5. Okay.
So what do they mean? What is meant by a central minute-hour recorder? Explain that to us.
If you have a look, it's the dial layout here. It's the dial layout. It's where they position these eyes. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta tell you, all honesty, the Speedmaster. Have I got that on the screen? No, I don't. I don't even have it on the screen. Here we go.
You have vintage Omega Speedmaster watch giveaway. Last chance. Vintage Omega Speedmaster.
Yeah,
Might be a little easier if you didn't have like 35 tabs open. Just saying.
Yeah, I understand there. Look, I got to tell you the truth there. These Speedmasters, okay, this is the dial here. What do I think of? This is the dial. Here we go. Here's a clean shot. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So the Mark series were introduced in 1969. That's right, with the Mark II. That's the one I used to have, you know, the Mark II. The Mark series.
And you used to drive that with Chim Chim, right?
Exactly. So it's, look, I got to be honest with you. I don't know whether I really like. I don't know if I really like it like the Mark II. I got a love-hate relationship with these Omegas, Clive. I personally, these Omegas here, I think, to be honest with you, I'm going back. I was actually going to buy one of these vintage Omegas, but I said to myself, just keep the Man on the Moon. Just stay with that. That's enough. Enough. I got to know my limit.
Stay with the icons.
Stay with the icons. So, in all honesty, there, Clive. Look, I don't hate it. What do I think of the central minute hour reader? The central minute reader chronographs.
You're not going to use that. You're not going to use that as a screen grab for this, are you?
What's that?
Me with my head pointing up like that.
Yeah, is that okay?
No, that's not okay. That is no bueno, dude. That is no bueno.
That was actually coincident. I didn't actually do that on purpose. Did you know that? That just came.
Yeah, okay.
You
gotta see, sometimes I'm watching videos in the morning, and just sometimes those micro expressions on you is just like.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. Look, I got to be honest with you. I kind of I like the classic Speedmaster, Man on the Moon. That's the one. That's the one for me. That is it. That is it, guys. That is it. That's the one I like. Clyde, what do you think of the what do you think of whether you should go for a 36mm 41 date just or a 39 OP? I would say myself, go for the 41. What do you think, Clyde?
Well, we don't know how big his wrist is.
I think the 36 is too small now. What do you think?
No, not really. He may not be a big, beefy boy like we are. He could be like some little hipster with like long beard and thick glasses and piercings and wearing, his wrist might be that, he might have he might have originally worn your breguet in Japan.
I see.
I don't think 36 is that. I mean, I have the two-tone date just with lovely blue dial and gold indices, and I love that watch. I don't think that's too small at all. I'd say I'd say any of those are fine, but I'd say you'd probably have a better shot at finding a good deal on a 36. And don't be afraid to go vintage, because sometimes those blues can get better with age, I think.
Okay. I see what you're saying there. Do you understand what the central minutes chronograph is?
No, not really. I do have I do have one or two chronographs, but I think. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I've got 3.
Yeah. I understand there.
I understand. I see.
A central minutes chronograph it has 2 central hands for minutes and seconds, makes reading off elapsed time an incredibly intuitive process.
Gotcha.
I got to be honest with you. I think I'm more of the mark. Look, these marks. The more I've gone into these other chronographs, I come back to the Speedmaster. The original is the greatest. I think that is the best. I think that's the one I love most.
I might have to really take a look at that next time I'm on a hot streak at work, because one of the things I do like about it is it just looks like it's so damned easy to read. I mean, black and white. Oh, you gotta love that.
I gotta tell you, I do think the 36mm watches. I'm saying this. I'm starting to shift a bit. I mean, my Patek is 37. I think maybe a wee bit small. 36, I think, is a little bit small.
Not if you lose weight. You lose some weight off that wrist.
Yeah, I gotta lose some weight.
Yeah.
Phew. Well, Clive, I got to tell you that. I got to tell you.
Why not? Okay, instead of November 1st, why don't you start tomorrow? Well, actually, why don't you start today? What have you had?
Just hang on one tick there. I'll just be 1 minute there, Clivey. Just one. Okay. Hello, sir. How are you?
Okay, thanks.
How's your day going?
Yeah, pretty good so far.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, up.
See you later.
See ya.
That was the one for yesterday. Do you need that slip back, or that's okay? Guess what arrived? Guess what arrived?
Ladyboy Today magazine, Ladyboy Lover monthly.
No, it's actually the links have finally come in for the Breguet. The Breguet has actually had its links fitted. The bracelet is back.
Okay, okay. Take the Breguet off that god-awful strap. That is the most hideous. I mean, I don't even want, even the French would hate that strap.
The French?
Americans would hate that strap. It's red, white, and blue, and we hate it.
Oh, it's French flag, I think. I'm just trying to see if this would fit.
Yeah.
I don't think it will fit, Clive. Nothing fits me. Fitness or fatness. I don't know what's wrong with me lately, Clyde.
Well, a lot of alcohol consumption and your ice cream reviews probably are not helping.
You think so?
Yeah. Probably not. No. Try it on. Come on. Try it on. Try it on.
So I actually had to send the strap to them because I had some issues, right? I had issues with the link. So
says you can use the discarded NATO as a gastric band.
Yes. I don't know what to say, Clive.
That you can't say anything. That's just superior fisting right there.
Yes, it is superior. I don't think it's going to fit, Clive. I don't think it's.
Well, you mean it's not going to fit yet? Why are you smelling the link? It's a metal bracelet. Why are you smelling a metal bracelet?
Do you want me to go and put this on the watch now?
Yeah, put it on the watch.
Okay, I'm going to have to get you to take over for a little bit because I got to go and get that out of the other room.
Okay. All right, guys.
See if you can get another super chat in, Clive. It's a joke. It's a joke.
I was going to say,
look, I don't really want to push the shit out of super chat. I mean, I could see some people could become addicted to it. All I care about is YouTube money. Is that all I care about in life?
No.
Absolutely. It's like television. Television is a business. It's absolutely just a Okay, I'm gonna go and get the watch. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Now, how did delivery man make it past the? Okay, that's just a pretty basic e-cig. It's a alien by smoke and just a big ass tank on it. You know, baby in his pacifier. I realize that, but you know, brainless steel. Nice. I smell everything too. I'm rich, bitch. This is kind of a volunteer gig. This keeps me out of trouble. Vintage Rolex watches. Nice. How you doing? Respectos, counselor. Super chat. Push super chat. It's your only hope. Central minute chronograph is a chronograph that shows the minutes passed not in a subdial, but in the middle. Area Kasarian, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, so this, okay. So the second, would the seconds be in a subdial, I guess, and the minutes? That's interesting. Fending Minotaurs. Will there be any nudity in Archie's new movie? God, I hope not. Brand is alien. Okay. How do we make donations to Clyde's Furniture Fund? Look, I got furniture. I really have furniture. I got art. Look, I've got art on the walls and shit. I mean, what else do you guys want? You mean to make it look like grandma's tea room or what? When am I going to retire? What would I do when I retire? Sit around do videos with him all day? Hell no. No. You know, there's an old guy that was, geez, I can't remember. I'm trying to think of this older lawyer who had a wooden briefcase. Herndon. God, he was well in his 90s, and he still had his wits, and he was still going to the courthouse and handling criminal cases. And when I liked him, and he was so old, he was on Douglas MacArthur's staff in World War II, and he was literally practicing law until a year or two ago, which is actually one of the nice things about my area is, you know, I can do it when I'm 80, as long as I'm just as long as I'm cognizant enough to keep up with the reading and the homework. As long as you
stay away from that Alzheimer's, Clive.
Right. That's why I'm doing the mind diet. So no. Clive, we can see you never post. Okay. Well, I do. Well, I do have some. Okay. Now, I actually, if you go to my homepage, I posted a relatively new picture over my license. Okay, no, the reason that is an Apple Watch on the right wrist, that's so I can keep the computers online without having to go and enter passwords. Sorry, there is a place for the Apple Watch, even in the 21st century, even with hoterology. Any watches the perpetual calendar? No, I do not. Stump Clive out amateur hour? It's not that hard to do. So it's Clyde, where's the portrait? I do not have a portrait of Archie. If you want to send me a portrait of Archie, get with me on Facebook. Also, if you're an artist, well, he's got the headphones on, but
I can't this bracelet is being an absolute bitch to put back on. You know that? It's just like like the guy who pulls the car apart and then he wants to put it back together and he realizes, hey, they're not so easy to bloody. My eyesight's shit. I can't get this bastard to go.
Well, it looks like we either have females on the chat, which is that, or people posing as females. So Kitty Meow Boo, I presume that's female. The vacuum cleaner is in my room because I vacuumed. So yeah, I haven't moved it yet.
You don't have the carpet beetle problem that I've had. You know that.
I really, really like my Miele. That stuff pulls. I mean, I had a Dyson before that, and I think the Dyson is like 30% engineering and 70% marketing.
Exactly.
It's like Apple. It's like Apple. If we have someone with a posh British accent do the voiceover, people will think it's really cool and advanced and shit like that. No, it's not.
Shit. I dropped the bloody pin.
And if you enjoy the job, do it as long as you can. Yeah, because I hate to say it, but guys that leave a job that they love and go home die quickly. So if you have a job that you love doing that gives you purpose and gives you meaning, stay with it.
I've got meaning. I'm doing live shows, super chats every day. Super chats now for life.
Oh, here's a $5 chat.
Sorry, yes, Archie, could you give us your reviews on Joma Shop? I see their prices for new watches are less than some pre-owned on eBay. Look, I've actually made quite a few videos about shit. I just dropped the bloody link again. Jesus Christ. I got to tell you, I reckon Joma Shop.
You've made quite a few videos about shit?
No, I made a few videos about Joma Shop. I think Joma Shop is fine. I don't have a problem with Joma Shop. I think Joma Shop is a great place to I'm trying to put this bracelet on here. I'm going to do one of those swearing videos, I think. Joma Shop is a great place to buy a watch. I got no problems with Joma Shop. There's been some criticisms that they sometimes don't give you the box. Just make sure when you're buying from Joma Shop, you say, look, guys, I got to have the original box. I want the big, if you're buying the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, make sure you these are my magnifying. These were given to me by a fan. By
a female fan, obviously.
No, it wasn't actually. This was by Kelvin. Kelvin, you know Kelvin in Sydney?
Yes. I see.
Oh shit! I tell you one thing for sure. I may not be taking this bracelet off ever again because it is an absolute bitch. This is a brigade, really.
You know that that two-tone blue date just I've got.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same thing with that. It was literally a bitch. Even though it's like, yeah, because basically Uber's like, God damn it! I thought I'd never get that link in there. This bracelet is so tight. It's like, I don't know if I can get it out now. So hopefully you won't buy it from. Well, I'm not going to sell it anyway. $5 super RFG's making a killing.
Oh shit!
Nasty Vinyl Counter says, "Give me $10 and I'll give you much better advice." Archie, do a 24-hour super chat marathon.
Shit!
You know, guys, I think Archie, if someone gives you a $50 super chat, will you take your shirt off?
Yeah, I will. $50.
Okay.
You betcha. You betcha. The money's safe, isn't it, Clive?
The money's safe? Well, yeah, I think, yeah.
You think it is? Because I just don't want to be conned. You know, I'd be very.
Well, you received the money that you received on your birthday.
Not yet, not yet. But we can do it.
Okay, grandma glasses, yeah. It's the office with donuts. Archie, let me be your YouTube manager. I'll make you miss. Here's some with the handle. Stop promoting dog shit watches. They tell you that you take steroids.
I just did it. Clive, I got the bracelet on now.
Okay. Dun, dun,
let's see if the bastard fits.
Dun, dun, fist.
It's tight. It's tight. I need more links.
Well, guess what?
Shit.
No, what you need to do is get on the diet.
There's no fat there. There's no fat there. There's no fat there.
Oh, bullshit. There's no fat there.
No, it really is no fat. It's all bone. Jesus, it's tight.
But at least you can put it on. Oops, that was kind of a Freudian slip of vapor. Anyway, that wasn't entirely unintentional. Dame Edna Everidge wants her glasses back.
Ha, 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 ha.
Nice one. Diabetes. Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's another reason. You know, diabetes is on the channel, right?
Yes, diabetes. I don't want that bastard. Tell him to go away.
You better get on the diet, man, or you're going to know him a lot better.
You reckon?
Yeah. Yeah. Archie looks very. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to read that one. 24-hour with live stream with Super Chat. You'd earn hundreds. I donate. I don't know. Should we do something for my birthday next week or not?
Of course. Of course. We'll do the same thing as you, except that I get to keep the money.
Oh, that sounds fair. You're a friend. You're a real friend.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, okay. And of course, should we answer? I mean, to be honest. Okay.
How are you?
No. Is that a breakfast delivery? Is that a backyard breakfast delivery by Pizza Pagoda?
No. I've actually
Okay.
cancelled. I've cancelled this standing account.
Gotcha.
It sort of fits. That watch sort of fits, right? Do you like it on the bracelet, Clyde? What do you think?
I like it. Yeah, actually, that looks pretty nice on the bracelet. So, yeah. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not going to be an all-day shitter fun with Clyde. No. I've got court. I've got heavy court next week. This is kind of actually. Okay, John Preston, you've become my favorite now.
He has.
He's not. You're totally not going to do it. But John, it was a nice thought. Thank you. So anyway, sort of fits equals good enough, says Bishop. He's John Wayne Gacy's twin. Tell us how shitty your work life is. Well, no, it's actually, I have no complaints.
Mark Fister's there. Man on the fucking moon. Man on the fucking moon. Night all. Thank you, Mark Fister. Sorry.
That's all right. No, absolutely.
That had to be said.
That should be said anyway. Okay, $50 donation for the Pontiff to take his shirt off. $50. He will do it. He will totally do it.
I hope family
Smelling your
doesn't
watch
watch
is
this.
pretty sick. I don't have this obsession with smelling my watch.
You don't?
No, I really don't. No. Smells like a watch.
Hey, this just brought me 15 seconds of legal advice. Hello, Stephen K. Stephen K, my friend. Bangkok! Get me on a plane leaving November 1, and I need to come back. Leave Bangkok November 4. There we go. Get me a ticket. Get me a ticket out of this house.
Okay, well, actually, wait. Let me get my chronograph.
Yeah.
I will give him 15 seconds of legal advice.
Yes, there you go. Okay, Clyde,
Starting
step in.
now.
What illegal advice does he want to know?
Well, he wants legal advice, and the legal advice is this. No matter what your legal problem is, consult a legal professional in your area. Time.
Time. There we go. Time.
I'll send you a bill for the rest of it. If I super chat you $5, will you show us some dance moves? Yes. Mumbai, New York, I don't care what the question is. If you send $5 to Archie, the answer is yes.
Clive, can I ask you something? When people ring up to say Merry Christmas to you, do you bill them for that?
No, not really. No. But chances are no one ever calls a lawyer to say Merry Christmas. That's always a hey, just want to call to sing you Merry Christmas. And since I've got you on the phone, I'm like, God, no, no one ever, no. Archie and Clive needs to go to Bangers together. I don't drink. I'm almost too old to whore, so I don't see what the point is. So I can be his, so I can be his wingman. No. How much to get you to a Speedo and dance like a monkey? Here we go. Oh, do you have a Speedo?
No. They don't have the 5XL is the largest Speedo they have.
Raffle the painting. What painting are you talking about?
The one behind you, Clive. They like it.
Oh, thanks. It's the Eiffel Parrot. I mean, it's the Eiffel Tower. They have it in Paris and shit like that, is what I hear. It's like French. Totally French. Yep. Now, actually, what I really need to do is get that photograph from Dad from Pig Alley. It is such, I love that. Love that photograph. I love that, and I think that is, you know. Is there a special place in hell for lawyers, right, Clive? When you move to a town, find
I
the
got
best
to tell you
criminal.
this: the only thing worse than a lawyer is when you actually need a lawyer. You know that you get stuck with you get the police have got trumped up charges.
Well, everyone hates lawyers, but most
except
people
when they need one. Except
or
when
they love their lawyer. But to me, I hate to say it, but you know, there are people that do criminal defense, the people that do family law. We kind of intermingle. We switch. I mean, you know, we can jump from one to the other. Hopefully not too much, because that means business is bad.
Yeah.
But it's the guys in the big buildings and the big firms downtown. Nobody likes those guys. We don't even. Yeah.
Big firms, yes. They drive the Lincoln Town cars around.
Or the BMWs or the Mercedes.
Yeah, we hate those guys.
Not fond of them, actually. But there have been times where I've actually gone into battle single-handed and tied 2 or 3 of them.
Hey, here we go. Here's a joke. Stephen K. got a joke. What do you call a smiling, courteous person at a bar association convention?
The caterer.
That's
nice.
You saw that, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, it was really nice, actually nutritious lunch. Of course, I'm trying to be healthy. So I'm piling all the salad on. They said, "Geez, Clyde, leave it." I mean,
by the way, Clyde,
I said,
I forgot to tell you, I was actually had someone who offered to buy me a ticket, but I didn't know my dates last week. I didn't know my dates the other day. So I am available. I could leave Brisbane, that's BNE airport code, Brisbane, on the 1st of November. And I need to leave. I need to come back by the 5th of November. So I'm really getting. I'm really getting. I don't know. Do you think I should go and travel a bit, or what do you think? I don't know. I can't afford terribly much at the moment. But
no, actually, but what will traveling do? What will that take care of that you can't do at home?
I want to find the best spring rolls in Vietnam. That's one of my projects.
Okay. Mumbai, New Yorker. Archie, please show us dance moves. I think you have good moves.
Dance moves. You want some
by
dance
the way,
moves?
before anyone asks me, I have 0 dance. Okay. No, I have 0 game, 0 dance.
Okay, what would you like to see? I do rap. Rap man. Let me put some music on. Could I just put some music? Let me put my favorite music on. You don't mind? I just need to put a bit of music on in the background there, Clivey. Just a little. Let me get my favorite song. I can sing too, by the way. I can sing. I don't know if you saw my really drunk birthday special. You see that movie?
Yeah, I did, and that explains who the fuck called me at 5 a.m.
Yeah. You don't pick up the phone at that hour, do you?
No, but I kept waking up. I mean, it's just like.
Hang on, I'm just coming. I gotta get into the right mojo. I gotta get the right mojo. Otherwise, I can't dance. This is one of my favorite songs. I became addicted to this song. Okay, you can't hear it, obviously.
Is it a classic? Fisting the Night Away.
Yeah, here we go. We're just coming on the here, Clive. How's that, Clive? How's that dance moves?
I'm just waiting for the chair to collapse, quite frankly. That's why I think we're all waiting for is for the chair to finally.
My name's ArchieLuxury. I'm a YouTube star. I come onto YouTube to get some super dollar far. My greatest thing to life is doing these chats. Send me a buck, send me a pound, send me anything you have. I love the YouTube. YouTube on the screen. YouTube is the way. Super chat, live show, donate now. Patreon, anything that you can do. How's that, Clive? There we go. That's the dancing done.
That wouldn't even get a medal at the Special Olympics.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Clive. I'm pretty bad at that stuff. I'm very shy and I'm not drunk because I'm actually doing a cleansing. I'm doing a cleansing before I start the diet. I'm doing a detox, okay?
So, well, you know, what are some ArchieLuxury diet tips besides eat ice cream on waffles?
I got to be honest with you, Clive.
I think I've heard one that's attributed to you.
What's that?
A deep fisting before every meal helps promote a feeling of fullness.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eat a ton of bananas. No, bananas are high sugar. I mean,
high sugar in bananas. You serious?
Oh yeah, it's one of those sugarful foods. But I mean, the thing is, though, like on the other hand, if you take, you know what a ripe banana is, right?
A what?
Everyone eats a golden banana, like perfectly golden, nothing. Okay, that's underripe. A ripe banana has little bitty brown spots on, tiny ones.
I see.
But you take those, you freeze them, you stick them in a blender.
Yes. And
it's about as sweet as ice cream, but it's a lot better for you than ice cream. So even though bananas are full of sugar fruit-wise, it's still better than ice cream, and it's still a sweet treat. On the other hand, one of my favorite things blueberries in yogurt, plain yogurt, Greek yogurt, blueberries are fruit. I like blueberries myself. Blueberries in whole grain oatmeal. Oh, we're getting back on diets again. Also, blueberries and cottage cheese. Have you ever tried that?
No.
That is actually a diet trick that the mom actually is. You do the whole curd of the large curd cottage cheese, and so that along with it almost hits the right combination of like creamy and little bit of sugar, little bit creamy and a little bit sugary without being horrible.
I see.
It's actually quite good. I'm going to have oatmeal tomorrow. Oh, instead of butter, use coconut oil. Also, keto. Let's see. I tried to do half-assed bullet coffee this morning. Not really supposed to do the butter, so I figured I would just add more coconut oil to it.
And what happened?
Let's just say it's a good thing I didn't have court that morning.
I see. Yeah. Clive.
It's like that second bowl of Raisin Bran, and we'll just leave it at that. There's a reason why that's only one. 90% dark chocolate is good for that's true. Really dark chocolate. Or what I'll do also is I've got some cocoa nibs, basically unprocessed chocolate, nothing with actual sugar in it, and I'll put that in my oatmeal. And that gives a nice little crunch, but just a little hint of dark chocolate.
That always got some really nasty terms. You know that? I never heard of cottaging. Have you heard of cottaging before?
No. What is No, I don't. Second thought, don't tell me.
No, it's pretty vicious.
Simon Paris, too much coconut. Yeah, I don't. That's why I was just mentioning right now about too much coconut oil. It's not hard. LOL again. Well, look. He gives you crap on the boards, but he actually, he's
a great guy. He's a great guy.
Darth Archie is the best love letter to YouTube celebrity ever. When I'm feeling down in the dumps, I will pull up Darth Archie. I don't care how many times I watch it. I just laugh my ass off every time.
Hey, that sounds Clive, we better wrap this show up. What time is it where you are?
It's about 7:30 p.m.
I better get some work done, Clive. It's been great chatting to you. I got to do a walk. I got to go for a walk. You know, a walk?
Yeah. Well, I normally have the, you know, I've got the awesome TV. I normally have the fucking housekeeper unplugged it and plugged it back in the wrong place and blew the electronics. So I'm waiting for the people to come in and replace fuses on it. So, yeah.
Oh, what's that on?
I call it the GIMP cycle. It's a another attorney, Chris Box, actually, kind of got me onto it. But I like that because turn on the TV, do whatever, and just sit there and pedal, and gets the heart rate up enough first thing in the morning. I've told you my special type of cycling. I don't know if I want to mention it on the air, but it is. There's another good thing. There's something else you could pin on the television that really also gets the heart rate up when you're cycling. Yes. And that, boy, I tell you what, 30 minutes flies by, especially if it's a really good scene with like two girls. Anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, cool.
Clive, it was an honor to have you here.
When does the diet? When does the behavior modification start?
I got to buy some good scales. Do you reckon I need scales or I don't need scales?
Scales might help, but I hate to say, but it's okay. Jeez, here we go back again. This diet conversation is almost like The Godfather. I keep trying to get out, but they keep pulling me back in. I mean, the scales are just a number, and a lot of times I will be doing everything. I'll not be cheating. I'll not be fudging. And not just buying fudge. Oh. Hold on.
You're live on the ArchieLuxury channel.
Hey, I'm still wrapping up with Archie, okay? Can I call you back?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, you know, ArchieLuxury. Yeah, him.
Yes, I know. I heard you.
Okay. All right, yeah. No. He's not retarded. He's just Australian. Yeah, him. Okay, bye.
Now, Clive, I can see some bad behaviors happen. What did your partner say about this?
No, that's actually Ginger.
Oh, who's Ginger?
Just another attorney of mine who's a friend.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, apologies to Garbage Fire if you're listening.
Hopefully she's not. Anyway, but yeah. So where were we? Oh, yeah. A lot of times I'll be doing everything right what I'm supposed to be doing. No movement on the scale, and it's discouraging. But what I found a lot of times is that, well, no. Actually, what happens, it's almost like the body is resculpting itself. So literally, there'll be no movement on the scale, but all of a sudden, my pants literally start falling off me. Yeah, no, and it's just like it's not the numbers on the scale that I'm, it's having to take my pants in.
That's a good thing, Clive.
That's a very good thing. That's what it's all about. It's not just numbers on a scale. So yeah. So a lot of ways, I mean, a scale, as long as it's halfway consistent, does it really matter if you're, you shouldn't be getting on it more than a couple days anyway. The proof, the answer, the solution that you're seeking is in your pants.
Okay, thank you very much, Clive. With that, we're going to wrap it up. Do you think I should show every meal I have on the channel?
Absolutely. I mean, well, and the thing is, people love to see your, the thing is, people actually even love to see your eating videos when you're just eating crap, because there's such a joyful, blissful look on your face. No, when I'm eating crap like I'm not supposed to be, I don't look blissful. I look like a con.
I see. Clive, thank you so much. This has been a great show. Chat later, guys. Ciao.
Fist.
Super fist out.